fights because Hackenschmidt was so good.
The great George Hackenschmidt decided that since he could beat most of the opponents around legitimately in about 2 minutes, this wasn't a great spectacle.
Hackenschmidt realised he needed help. Enter promoter C.B. Cochran, a music hall impresario who began to teach him the art of showmanship.
The bouts started to last a lot longer with supporting bouts, and that's where modern professional wrestling was born.
By the 1930s, the sport was everywhere, but it had mutated into an all-in form of wrestling. A free-for-all of biting, gouging and chair hurling. This no-holds-barred style of wrestling wasn't licensed or controlled by anybody.
It was a very macho man affair, you know, like it had been labelled the grunt and groan game. Probably meant good for that period, you know, they used to sweat in the holes and hang on, they did it. And the crowd responded according to the efforts.
Weapons were part of the proceedings, and you could even be kicked in the testicles. Most matches ended in brawls inside and outside the ring.
There was eye gouging and ear biting. There was no national structure. The rules weren't clear. It was called all-in wrestling or catchers-catch-can wrestling. Nobody was really clear what was going on. It was a long series of very successful one-off bouts, but it didn't have any future. There was no great brain behind it.
Due to this excessive violence, London County Council banned pro wrestling in the late 1930s, leaving the business in rough shape just before the outbreak of World War II.